Hey, welcome back to the Too Fast channel. In today's unboxing and test, we're going to be taking a look at a smart LED light bulb. It is made by a company called Aisirer. I think I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. A-I-S-I-R-E-R. These are available off of Amazon. They are normally $19.99. Right now there's a $5 coupon that you can apply and get this 4-pack for $15. These are a 2700 Kelvin color. So these are a warm white. They are the equivalent to a 60 watt normal bulb, but they only use 7 watts of power. Now these are Wi-Fi bulbs, and they are compatible with Alexa for voice control, Google Assistant, Siri. They are dimmable. You can group them together and control them as a group. They have a timer function, a listed 36,000 hour lifespan. You can control them with your cell phone using an app that you download. You of course have to have internet in your home, and you have to connect your cell phone to your internet via 2.4 gigahertz. It will not work on the 5 gigahertz option if you have that, so remember that. And these come with a 2-year warranty. So on the side of the package is a QR code that you can scan to download the app. The user manual, which I have here, this little tiny thing, also has this QR code. There's some information on the back. These are made in China. And let's see, max 650 lumens, 7 watts, 2700 Kelvin is color scale. And that's that. So let's go ahead and open this up. You can see what's inside. I already have one of them out and mounted over here in this fixture for testing. There's 4 bulbs in here, and that's basically it. Same information written on the bulb, and these just screw into your bulb socket and you're good to go. So that's what's in the box. 4 bulbs along with this user manual. I've got 1 bulb installed here, and if we were to turn this on, you can see you can turn it on and turn it off like a regular light bulb. I'll leave it off for a moment. We're going to test 1 bulb because we're in my little unboxing and display area, and I only have one of these little light fixtures, so I can only really test 1 bulb. But I will be installing all 4 of these in my bathroom. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to break out your phone, whether it be Android or iOS. This is an Apple iPhone. This is a SE Series 2 phone. So I don't think that'll make any difference whatsoever. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up your photo app and get your photo sensor aligned over that QR code. And of course this is applicable for the iPhone. This will pop up saying open in Chrome. Well, I have Chrome as my default browser. If you have another browser, it'll probably prompt you to open it in that browser, but my default is Google Chrome. So what it'll do is it will go ahead and pop up the Smart Life application and just hit download, and it will install. Now I've already installed this and tested this, so I'm going to skip past that particular portion. Once it's installed, you'll have the app somewhere on your screen, and when you first open the app, it is going to prompt you to create an account, which you probably should do, and it's going to ask for access to your location services, to Bluetooth, to Wi-Fi. It's going to ask for access to a whole bunch of things which you need to give it access to. And once all of that is done, let's see, it's going to ask for your network credentials to log into your Wi-Fi. So make sure you're on the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi system if you have two. Like I have two. I have 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. By default, my phone logs into the 5 gigahertz one. So you've got to make sure you're logging into the slower version, the 2.4 gigahertz. And once that's all done and you've put in your credentials, you'll be able to log into the app and open it up. Now, when you first open your app, this is all going to be blank right here. I already have this light bulb detected and installed. But what's going to happen when you load up this application, you're going to get some prompts. It's going to tell you to add new devices. And to do that, right up here, you just press the plus sign. Now there's a whole bunch of smart devices here. There's power outlets and plugs and switches, curtain switches, fan switches, scenario switches, and so on. If you go over here on the left and tap on lighting, at the very top you'll see light sources. Hopefully you can see that without too much glare. You'll want to pick the light source, the Wi-Fi light source, and click on that. And of course, if you don't have location services turned on, it's going to want you to turn it on, and so on and so on. So you've got to go through and do all of that. Select your Wi-Fi, make sure it's 2.4 gigahertz. It will should auto detect your Wi-Fi name, your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi name, and then you'll need to put in your password, hit next, and it will go and detect your bulb. Now, before it will detect your bulb, you've got to put it in detection mode. The detection mode for the bulb is detailed in detection mode, discovery mode. Discovery mode for the bulb is detailed in the user manual. It's also detailed on the side of the box right here. It says you turn on, off, on, off, on. So on, off, on, off, on. And it will start to blink. So when it's blinking, you can then use your app to auto detect the light bulb. And you need to do that. And when it's done, you will basically come up with this right here. It'll say G31. Now, you'll notice where it says G31, we've got the green LED is on. If I turn the light off, it should switch to offline. It still says online, but eventually this will go, it will say offline. So to control the bulb, it needs to be on. And I don't believe you can, since this is a manual switch, it's got to be on. You can then tap on it and open up this next screen here. So this next screen, you can do several things here. This first screen, which just says white, this will allow you to set the intensity of the light. So right now it's at 100%, and if we scroll the slider down, you can see the light dim. So we go to 100% or all the way down. And we can also turn the light off. So once the manual switch, in this case this has a manual switch, if the manual switch is left in the on position, I can use the app to turn the bulb on and off. So if in my case I'm going to put these in my bathroom light fixture, I have to make sure that the light switch is flipped on and left on so I can control the lights, turn the lights on and off with the phone, and so on. So that's the main control screen. Now up here is an option that says Scene, and this gives you some pre-configured screens, some pre-configured scenes. Like this is night mode, this is reading mode, working mode, leisure, and then you can add your own. And what these basically are just in different intensity levels for the scenes. You can also, down here at the bottom, there's two other options. There is left, they call it left time. It's basically a timer. So you can, if I was to set this for 1 minute and hit confirm, it will shut the light off after 1 minute. Over here is a schedule button, and you can actually add a schedule to turn your lights on or turn them off at a certain time. So let's say you get up at 8 a.m. every morning. You can set a schedule to turn your lights on at 7:55 a.m. and you can also set a schedule to turn the lights off, say at 9:30 a.m. or what have you. So you never have to really, you don't have to touch your light switch in the morning. So you can do something like that, or you can, if you're going to be away, let's say you're going to go on vacation and you have a lot of these different lights, you can set up a schedule to turn your lights on when it gets dark out and then turn them off in the morning. So it looks like you're at home and the lights are going on and off. So that's another nice option to have, the scheduling function. So that's that is pretty much the Aisirer, I can't even pronounce the name, Aisirer, Wi-Fi LED smart bulbs that I picked up off of Amazon, the 4-pack for $15 with the they're $20, but with a $5 coupon you get them for about $15. So that's a pretty good buy for LED light bulbs that you can control with your cell phone. And the timer function and the ability to set the dimming automatically is a very cool feature. And that's going to pretty much wrap up this tabletop review and testing of the Wi-Fi LED smart bulbs. And I'll put the link to the Amazon listing in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.